And once again, we are back with the LM Know, and I am your host, Glizzy Burr, Brian Butt, and as always, I am joined by Jason, our commissioner, taking lives one by
Happy
one.
Halloween!
Oh, look at that guy. He is back.
Oh man,
He
come on, you
is.
gotta love it.
Gotta love
Happy
it. Got a
Halloween
big,
moment,
got a
celebrate.
big W this week. I thought he had Wag of the week, but we'll get to that later. Welcome in, Doll. How you doing? This is like your favorite week of the year, so
Yeah, favorite week of the year. I already wore one costume last weekend. On to the next this weekend. Can't wait.
it's good stuff
Yeah.
to hear. So, we just finished week 8, correct? Yeah, week 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, week
seven.
8. This season is flying by.
Yeah.
We get daylight savings this weekend. Things are flying. So week 8, a lot of things happened. Like I said, there's two. I remember last week ending the show talking about two huge primetime matchups last week, and they were both pillow fights. I don't know if
Oh
you want to
yeah.
give your thoughts on that. You can start with either of those two primetime games.
Yeah. So first one, Dirty Mike and Fantasy Football AA. I'm just gonna call him that now because I kind
Yeah,
of like that rolls off the tongue a little better.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Dirty Mike solidified his spot at number one. It wasn't anything crazy, but Drake
Yeah.
London was out, still got the
Steady.
dub. I mean, it's a good win.
Yeah.
Uh, Tom, I mean, I'm not worried. AJ Brown's out, McBride's out on bye. He was kind of killed by buys. I mean, not overly worried, but definitely not great to see 83 points on the board there.
Yeah. So I did ask him about his team this week, and he actually provided me a statement without even asking for one. But
Oh,
I'm gonna
great.
read it here, and this will be a screenshot for the show. As owner, VP of player personnel, GM, head coach, and defensive coordinator, I take fully responsible for this L. I saw this coming all week with the commissioner dropped his latest power rankings. We need to be humbled after this week. Hopefully, we can bounce back to the good week of practice.
Man, gotta
He
love
was
that.
humbled. We were a lot of hype last week about how much he's been trending, and he just kind of fell on his face.
Yeah, he's kissing up to ownership right now, but I am falling for it. But
And once
what else was
again,
there? What was
we
our
had
other
two,
matchup? Our other
we had
big one.
Bones team in another pillow fight against I got Down syndrome, but he did end up winning.
That
Uh,
was a pillow fight. You're
that was
right.
an
I'm looking at
absolute
that
pillow
now.
fight. Bones team another big hit. Scatabo, obviously, a major part of his team. Pat won the trade. Uh,
Yeah. He
Jay,
also,
you want to talk about Jay's team? Like,
well,
we want to say
I
the F
think
word, or are we just like a little downward trend?
we touched on it last week, and it kind of proved my point in that it's CMC or die. Like CMC gets him 9, and he can't break 100. So I mean, he didn't start Fannin, who dropped 18 on his bench.
Yeah.
Elected to drop to play Kincaid over Fannin. Kincaid's coming off injury. He said that he was worried about Njoku starting, but I feel like I told him like 2 weeks ago that he runs out of the slot in the backfield, so he's like Njoku's not a
Yeah.
problem. But
Pat's decided to like not cover him on a
that's
couple
the
of
bring.
plays, start the game too.
Yeah,
That
and
was the
then
elite Patriots linebacking core.
yeah, Quentin Johnson also dropped him 0
Yeah.
points with the zero
That's
targets.
that's the guy I'd be worried about for Niz. He
Yeah,
won waiver wire pickup of the week last week, but he definitely was downward trending the prior weeks as well.
yeah,
Um, Lads
so,
get obviously, I mean, he's their best receiver, obviously, but the tight end Gaston,
dude.
wow, he is he's a beast.
I was so mad last
Yeah, let's
week.
talk about that. That was so funny.
So Bono bid me. Bone threw in all $33. It's on me. I should have just looked at what Bone had for money
Yeah.
because I mean I didn't expect him to drop 33 on Gadsden. I put 26 in. I feel like that was like a pretty good offer. The next best was 5 and Bone drops 33 and I miss out on him.
Yeah.
Like come
I'll
on,
show
like
the receipt, but you
I
texted
can't
me at
catch a break.
4:30 in the morning. You're this mad about this
Oh
team
yeah.
not getting him.
Dude, yeah. Bone was like telling me I'm a sicko for being up at 4 a.m. But I like woke up in my sleep. I was like, I better have fucking got that guy. And dude, I had him like week 2 to week 4. Like I had him on my team. How many guys am I gonna roster that just like blow up right when I drop them? I'm just like so sick of it. Like Isaiah Davis, dude. Are we serious?
I think
Yeah, it's fucking
Rashard Smith next question mark.
yeah.
Pacheco saw a little injury.
Yeah, and
We'll
then
see.
Brashard Smith. No, he didn't. It's nothing. Whatever.
Um,
What else we got
yeah,
here?
we had so my pick last week was Stoughton Stranglers to beat the Witching Hour. And boy, was I wrong there.
Yeah, yeah. Why
I
don't you speak on that?
underestimated the powers of Jonathan Taylor. Wow, he is having
He's the
maybe the
best
worst
player in
fantasy
fantasy.
season ever.
Yeah, he's
He's
he's the
having like a
best.
LaDainian Tomlinson year when the year he scored like 35 touchdowns or whatever.
Yeah, like '06.
Yeah, I mean TJ he's second in the league in points. He's 3-5, but he's second. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he moved up.
Stranglers. He's gonna get to take you on this week, but definitely he's showing what you've been talking about all year.
Right. Well, the team. I mean, we're not mentioning Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
He
Oh
gets
yeah.
so much like scripted, manufactured touches out of the backfield that he's like impossible not to smash. Like,
Yeah. I mean, he almost scored a rushing touchdown. He was like an inch shorter or something last night.
yeah, like you got guys that you're afraid to put up against like Surtain or whatever, like good cornerbacks. Like he
Yeah.
does, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like
He's like Andy Reid's like
he's gonna get like 10 targets a game
yeah,
and
automatic.
like get like
So
a
witching
touchdown.
hours trending. You picked up a W. Uh Anything
Yeah.
words on that?
I mean, I need to just keep winning. It's not pretty at all. Like I think I got Bowers coming back, but the
Yeah,
team
you
is
had a
just
good
like
week, but 140 is gonna be your season high.
yeah, Saquon finally like went off. Finally.
Yeah, you did. I was
But
injured,
he's
but
on
I think
bye.
he's fine. He's on a bye.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I picked up a W against the Big R. I did nothing crazy. Pretty average week, but the Big R, I don't know.
I mean
That
it's
that
definitely
championship trophy might not be defended in the playoffs. I'm just gonna,
troubling stuff for sure with
yeah,
the Big R.
troubling stuff. Anything else? I don't remember anything significant happening in the league.
I I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't remember anything
Yeah.
else like historic
So
happening.
yeah, I guess we can move on then. I don't think anything else happened. Oh, wait, never mind. It happened, people. It happened. And because it happened, he's with us today. The manager of the DeMario brothers, Brian Moore.
Hello.
Manager of a 1-7 chance. How does it feel?
Getting that first win definitely feels good. It feels good to not win it in a pillow fight. I believe I've broken 100. Take this week out 2 times
I
out
think
of
you're right.
7 week or 6 weeks. A couple 80 performances in there. It's been tough.
70.
I mean, we can start at anywhere on the roster from the first pick down to the last. I'm sure there's plenty of critiques, but to get that first win definitely feels good.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of following your game a little bit. Pat came out hot, I believe, to start. And then
Yeah.
about halftime of the 4 o'clock games, Ferguson at 0 and Baker only had like 2 points.
Dude, that was
And I
huge.
was like, huh, something might happen here. And
I
then Ferguson finishes 0 and Patty just kind of stunk it up. Your team, Daniel Jones just kept chucking the ball down the field when they're up like 4 scores.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
it was good stuff. I mean, 140, you're what, 1 point off wagon of the week? That
I think
was
it was one point. I think I had a similar feeling to Butt there. You texted me, I believe, at some point early in my market basket day, starting my day. I get a text from you saying, "Is Kelsey going to get hurt on the first drive or the second drive?"
yeah, that's
And I put all my money on the first drive. I was really convinced too. So to see him have a performance like that and to get into the end zone, and I know it's I'm not going to get greedy with a 1-7 record, but I am a little upset that I didn't get that one extra point to surpass
that would
Dollar.
have been honestly
Wagon of
that would
the
have been
week
pretty
No,
after
impressive.
TJ
0-7 would have been pretty
Oh,
cool.
TJ got it right.
TJ, yeah,
Oh
TJ
no,
actually
TJ,
got
yeah,
it.
I'm
Because
sorry.
Rashid Wright went off late, so he ended up getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
He threw that in there when I got a haircut today that I stole his week on the pod, and I just told him that the better team deserved it. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
you did.
I said to Dan about 2 weeks ago, I said, when and if Mo wins, that's when he'll be on the show.
Yeah.
So we do have some questions for you. You might not like them all, but you had a day to celebrate. We just kind of want to start off with like, do you have a draft strategy this season? I know you're historically not the greatest, but you were coming off a playoff appearance last year. We just kind of want to know if you had a strategy this year. You picked a lot of Patriots, which they're a 6-2 team, but it kind of didn't work.
Yeah, I feel like I've done that in the past, and it is literally never gone well. Like even when the Patriots were like good, it was like just not. You don't want to watch the Pats and be worrying about your fantasy team. So I feel
So
like I prepared for this draft more than any other draft I have in my entire life, if I'm being honest. put in a lot of research and drafts, and I had certain guys that I targeted. Travion Henderson, thanks, bud. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's hard to sit there and say that I went wrong picking Malik Neighbors, but I did. Certainly, we can look
That's
at
true.
Travion Henderson. I do recall, for some reason, and this is a real thought, that when Butt picked Jalen Hurts before me, a black running quarterback, I thought that I needed to pick a white passing quarterback. So I just went at Burrow, and that's one of the ones that I really questioned myself. Like first two picks, I felt good. Henderson was like my guy. I was just like August hero. I loved him. Burrow's the one where I'm like, I don't know what about Butt taking Hurts. I was just like, I need a quarterback. But I did have him as my MVP this year, and that was just not good.
No.
Yeah, I mean, part of injuries, I mean, it's not like Neighbors and Burrow, not your fault.
No. I mean, if they're healthy, your team's fine.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, that kind of goes into our next question. At what point of the season did you realize that just probably not taking home the trophy this year? Was it the Neighbors injury? Was it the Burrow injury? Was it the
Well,
start week?
goes back to something that Cobbett said to me, and I'm like, well, you got to come down to like my reality. I guess I don't. This could be part of the problem, but I don't necessarily start the year saying I'm going to take home the trophy. I mean, I kind of have to tamper my expectations. I mean, the consolation bracket is called the BMO bracket, so I'm playing in a little
BMO
different
Bowl.
realm over here than you boys, but
Oh.
but
A different realm.
I think when Burrow went down, I think I saw that there was really no value in that Chase Brown pick at all because, I guess my thought was they'd be throwing a lot. They paid a lot of money to these receivers. Burrow would have an MVP type season. They'd be playing from ahead a lot. Chase Brown, good receiver and running back, but also would get a lot of touches down the stretch. Burrow going down, that offensive line, as you probably know, that when you put all your money into 4 players, it's tough to field another 18, and they certainly can, and that coach is a moron.
He is a moron.
Yeah.
But I would say the
right,
Travion Henderson thing, too, like, it's never really gotten any traction to give me any sort of, like, belief that he's going to get going. Ramondre Stevenson really tried to, but Mike Vrabel just won't budge.
The door is wide open.
I mean, the run out
has
been perfect. Gibson went down, it's been perfect.
Yeah,
he's
and even so, you have
Mark
Henderson, they got him in space last week, and ultimately, what do I leave that game feeling like? Well, I leave that game just remembering the fumble at the goal line. As much as it didn't matter, they punched the ball out on Henderson. My other running back also fumbled. I'm like, he just got the fumble, so. It's frustrating with him because I felt like my thought with him would be, even if Stevenson was getting most of the carries, that he would be a major part of the passing attack, and it just hasn't gone that way.
I will say you kind of adding Tyrone Tracy to your team this week. I know he's been on your team, but that's kind of a nice little boost.
I did. What I will say, I did kind of forget that, with the Scatterboo injury, I saw 14.2 projected points on my bench. I almost freaking passed out. I was like, who's that?
Yeah, there's not much going on that bench of yours. I was looking at it.
It just seems like a lot of the routes that I've tried to go, like Trey Benson too. It's like now, then he went on IR like the week after with him. And it's just like, yeah, there hasn't been a lot of luck, but I think we can certainly go back to the draft board and second guess a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, your player percentages, I'm looking at the standings right now. They're at 1% last week, and this week they remain at 1%. So just say you're in the running for the last place punishment. We said you had the choice this year of the hot chip or the beer mile. Is there one way you're leaning if that happens?
I did say earlier today that I was probably leaning the chip. Something I've done before. We know I'm not the biggest alcohol consumer, but
it's done it before. I don't like that.
So again, that brings me to my next thing. This will now be my 3rd time, if this happens, getting this punishment. So at this point, I'll go for, if we were to make something of it, maybe like in some ways like a live stream or even just a recording, get the boys together. I think the beer mile would be a lot more of comedic value, and it would be something that would bring us all together, and that would be a fun time. So
it'll be before the draft.
I don't oppose either.
I think even pre-draft that'd be cool.
Before the draft.
Yeah, so I guess I would probably be leaning the beer mile.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Awesome. Awesome. We
What
love to
is
hear
the
that. Before we let you go or end the interview, because you're more than happy to stay on the show, do you have a plan for next season? Anything different you want to do? 'Cause
It's probably
we
something
would love to
similar.
see Dio in the mix.
So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times when it comes to like my betting or fantasy football, I kind of join them together where it seems to make sense that if I just go against everything that I feel like is going to happen, I'll succeed. Because whatever I pick to happen fucking sucks. So if I just go against like whoever I think I should pick, just pick the opposite. Like, I don't know.
That would be a strategy.
I will say, I mean, this goes back to like high school and the jerseys and stuff. There's part of me that does feel like I'm cursed.
Yeah.
I do recall saying to Dan when he offered me, who was now the fifth fantasy wide receiver, and George Pickens and J.K. Dobbins from Malik Neighbors. And when my team was in a horrible spot, I'm sitting there like, if I trade Neighbors, I'm going to get killed by everyone. I'm like, I cannot give Malik
That would have been a good
Neighbors to
trade.
Danny. And then I don't take the trade, and then Malik Neighbors tears his ACL, and I convinced myself it was a shoulder injury. So it's just like, there's some parts of me that I'm just like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not, because I can't even fathom sometimes how bad I am at fantasy football.
Not forget when you gave Eric Berry cancer.
That too. Like, it's not even injuries. I give people freaking crippling sicknesses. I will say, like, I'm genuinely, I could not be happier. Aside from fantasy, the Patriots 6-2. It's awesome to have a football season. I am never buying a Patriots jersey, ever, because whoever does is either injured or off the team. If I bought a Drake May jersey, he'd die next week.
Yeah, don't do that.
So.
All right, well, Mo, thanks for the time, as always. You're more than happy to stay on the show for the power rankings and this week's awards.
I appreciate being on the show. I feel like it won't happen again for a long time, so I'm going to savor this moment.
Yes.
Let's get to these awards,
always,
and then we can get to the power rankings. I think we might actually get the show under half hour, folks. So let's do this.
Whoa, hey, easy now.
All right, Dan, what do you got? Weekend awards. Let's start of the week.
Start of the week, we got Chubb Hurts on IT with Troy Franklin. Love that. Great pick. 27 points. Love to see that. And I think that might have been a breakout game for him. I mean, he had a
big game earlier this year.
Ago,
but Dallas, he did go against Dallas. I'll leave it at that.
Looks like you might have found something there.
But he's been out targeting Sutton the last couple of weeks, so could be.
All right,
it could be a stay in line.
Easy there.
Yeah.
All right. Bust of the week, we got the Green Bay Patricks here, and we got a little combo bust.
Combo bust.
We got Baker and Ferguson combining for 4 points. That is tough, especially when you lose by 16. Ferguson led tight ends in receptions coming into this game and didn't record one. That's how you know tight ends should be removed from this league. But moving on, we got bench warmer of the week. I got Down syndrome with Harold Fannin. I already talked about that. He would have won his matchup had he started him. He had 18. And then meltdown alert of the week, we got fantasy football AA with 83. And
his second meltdown week.
Is it really?
Yeah. He's got
week one.
I think he's the only other winner besides Mo.
Damn, that's that. He might have to get dogged.
Who did Jay start at tight end over Fannin?
Kincaid.
Oh.
Yeah. And then wagon of the week, DJ came through on Monday night with 143 and took it from me, unfortunately. But I mean, to be fair, like we didn't really score all that well, any of us this week.
No, I want to lower
140s.
Lower.
But win's a win there. All right. I also think I want to add an award. I think I want to add an award.
Oh, left. That was the first of the LM Note. First guest.
Yeah, we're gonna. Damn. All right. I don't feel bad for putting him at 12th still. But I want to add an award. I think I want to add a waiver ad of the week.
Okay.
I think I like that.
Who would they go to this week? Gadsden.
They'd go to Gadsden. Yeah,
Gadsden.
That was so painful. All right. All right. Power rankings.
Power rankings.
All right.
I think it's gonna be a lot of movement this week. There's gonna be a lot of movement this week.
Number 12.
He already left. The DeMario brothers. I actually thought he might put him at 11, so she was here, but he's
Yeah. No, I really thought about it. I thought it'd be the right thing to do, but I can't do my guy Jamie like that. I mean,
Yeah,
it hasn't been that bad for him. I mean, it's close, but I was looking at the rosters, and BMO literally doesn't have like a startable guy on his bench, and he's starting Kyle Pitts in his flex. So I do like Tracy, Chase Brown, Daniel Jones. I can't believe I just said that, but like other than that, I think he's got Nico coming back, Lamar coming back. He's at 11. Not looking much better, but he is at 11, 2-6. So yeah, I'd say Jamie needs to bounce back ASAP, or else he's gonna be right down there with Mo.
Yeah.
Number 10, we got Big R.
Big
So
R.
not much movement here at the bottom.
I think them three, they've really solidified themselves as the bottom three.
Not looking great for these boys. It's a Super Bowl hangover for Tom, because the roster's not like terrible. Like it's not producing. Number 9, I got the Stoughton Stranglers here at 4-4. Just love to see Bossy here at the 8, 9, and 10 range. I think that's where he belongs. Just back to the same stuff, scoring under 110. I think he had like 101 this week. And now we get the downgrade with Justin Jefferson. We have no idea who they're going to put a quarterback now with Wentz not having a left arm. So interesting to see there. I got myself here at number 8 at 3 and 5. Just scraping along. It's not pretty. I will, if I lose again, I'm going to shoot down the rankings. I mean, my team looks gross right now. I have like 3 open slots on the starting lineup.
I do like the grudge match between you and the Stoughton Stranglers this week.
Oh yeah, that's
a lot. You've been doing a lot of talking about this team.
That's gonna be a good one.
So you kind of need to win.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. You should pick them in the pick'ems.
The picks were tough this week, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Good thing you're going first because I didn't look at that yet. Number 7, I got the Green Bay Patricks. So lost this week, but kind of like the performance.
Yeah, it was a bad performance. Honestly, Mo went off. It's not like Pat put up like 90.
Yeah, and Shakir starting to look like the guy in Buffalo. I mean,
trade
now it's looking like a lopsided.
Yeah, and like 120, whatever he had, 120 something with Ferguson, who's been his best player this year.
Exactly.
0 bomb, like it's pretty impressive.
That's what I'm saying. And Baker with 4. I don't know, like if he wants to reevaluate quarterback, but yeah, it's not great. Down syndrome here, number 6, 6 and 2.
A big drop.
The CMC stuff just scares me. If he doesn't go off, does Jade lose every time? Like, we'll see. I think he still has some good pieces. Kyron's on the bye. I think he had a couple other guys on bye, so maybe
Marvin.
It's just a down week. But we'll see here. He's averaging 124 a week now.
Yeah, like the shot takers are very vulnerable this week. He just couldn't.
Yes, this was the week to get shot takers.
Yeah,
and now shot takers are looking scary again. Number 5 at 3 and 5, we got the Witching Hour.
He looks good.
Averaging 131 a week. I mean, I'm trying to push him up as high as I can with the record. But it is power rankings, dude's playing some ball right now. JT, Rice, Knicks combo is hitting, and I think JT's best player. I mean, it's pretty obvious in the fantasy.
Yeah. He's got like 14 touchdowns?
12 carries for like 150 plus yards and like 2 tutties. It's fucking crazy. Shot takers here at number 4. I think he moved up 1. 6 and 2. Down week as expected. Lost Scatabo, and I mean Darnell Mooney. I don't know what's going on there, but like he was set up to smash last week with London out, and he basically got him a 0 bomb. I don't know if that's more Cousins or what, but he ran like 30 routes. Like he was out there.
Yeah.
But he's got Allen, Gibbs, Puka coming back this week. I think we'll go back to our regular scheduled programming with the shot takers.
And he's tied for first place now.
Yeah, he is. That's crazy, yeah. Number 3 here, we got Fantasy Football AA, 5 and 3. I'm just not worried here yet. I think if we have another down week, but AJ Brown out, McBride out. McBride's facing Dallas this week. He's probably gonna go fucking nuts.
Yeah, big one.
We just want to make sure Kyler doesn't play, but I think he's supposed to play. Kyler out there with McBride hasn't been good for some reason. But yeah, big week here for AA. I'd say if like he needs to kind of get
He's
back
playing
on
the
the
Demario brothers. He needs to win by. He needs to cover the spread, I think.
definitely spread's probably well. We won't speak on that, but spread's probably pretty big. Number two, Chubb Hurts when I T, 5-3,
Yeah.
134 a week. It's hard for me not to put you at number one right now
Sorry.
with the ball you're playing, but man, getting a good win with the Lions on bye. You start my boy Troy Franklin. I love to see that. Just a great start there, and yeah, team's looking solid. You picked up my boy Isaiah Davis. You didn't even know who that was like 2 weeks ago, but sick. 17 on your bench. Cool.
Cool. Wait.
Yeah, and then at number one here we got Dirty Mike. Top dog until proven otherwise is what I wrote here. No Drake London. Down game for CD. Still gets the job done. And a good win. And also shout out happy birthday to Dirty Mike.
Oh,
I think it was last weekend. I think it was last weekend.
Najigba had a bye, right? Didn't play.
Yeah. JSN was on a bye. I mean, that's just a really good win
Quality.
for sure.
Quality.
Yeah. So
All right.
there you go. There you
There you
go.
go. So about our picks last week, I mentioned earlier, I took the first L of this pool. Dalla actually took the first L. He picked me, but he had already taken off camera. I was like, oh, you took me already, right? And I gave him a little pass and I let him change his pick. He picked himself to be Jamie.
Well, that was originally I was gonna pick myself.
Yeah, you did. You mentioned on the show. I'll give you
On the
that.
show. Check the odds.
So I am now 2-1. You're 3-0. I'm going first this week. I was looking at the matchups. I don't feel confident about any of them.
Really?
I mean, I like Sachs over Mo, but I already picked him. So I don't love. I think I'm going to win, but Jamie's getting Lamar back. I looked at his lineup. He's got a couple of matchups. RJ Harvey's trending. Michael Pittman against Pittsburgh. That could be a problem.
Oh my god, that could be a blow up.
That might be a 30 bomb. But I'm going to pick myself. I didn't love the matchups this week. Like Niz and Pat, that was way too even. I already picked Tom.
You don't like
You had too many buys. I was gonna pick you, and I was like Saquon buy.
Oh, not me. No, like never
and,
picked.
and
never
Abuka
picked.
buy. I was like, I'm not taking that. And then TJ's playing dice. That's the primetime game this week.
That is a big game. That's a huge game.
I did not like the matchups this week, so I'm gonna pick myself. And,
You don't like Bone against Big R?
pick Bone already.
Oh, you already picked Bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm just taking a look here. AJ Brown's out. Oh, I'm also excited about Travis Hunter. I've heard some stuff. They might be.
I don't. What are they doing with like? Are
They might be using him more. I guess out of the bye, they could be using him a little more.
Okay.
So that's exciting. I'm gonna go with a bounce back game here. Fuck, I don't love this. Don't love this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a bounce back game for fantasy football AA.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Mo, the biggest letdown spot of all time, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, did we confirm on what the loser has to do?
No, we threw it up for the fans to kind of vote and maybe pick something, but no engagement on that. So I challenged the fans this week for some engagement and give us a punishment. It can be join the beer mile. I'm fine with that.
I'd be very impressed if anyone's still listening.
Yeah, but I'm challenging you, the audience, to engage and let us know what you want the punishment to be. Non-monetary, like reasonably.
Yeah. The beer mile sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. But I want to see if anyone's got any good ideas. So I challenge you. I think that does it all for the show. Jason, we'll see you Friday night, probably slashing hose. And see you all next week.
Yeah.